Taurus people. So, Taurus, I just pulled your cards for the June, and the energy is absolutely beautiful. If you're a Taurus or have a strong Taurus placement, this is a month you need to pay attention to. I am getting some really significant expansion energy, and which is coming through. Let's dive in and see what the universe has planned for you. So basically, the first card I have got for you is Ace of Cups. So I have been feeling into your energy for the June, and the cards are telling me that this is the month of expansion and new beginnings. So basically, if you have been playing it safe for a while, maybe, maybe waiting for the perfect moment, maybe being cautious about your next move, but June is the month where the universe is finally saying yes to something you have been hoping for. What I'm picking up is, that there's a creative project, maybe a relationship development, or a financial opportunity that's going to represent itself. The energy feels really, really positive. Like doors are opening. But here's the thing, and this is important, you have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone to receive it. Taurus, I know you love stability. You love knowing exactly what's going to happen and having a solid plan. But June is asking you to embrace the uncertainty in a way that might feel uncomfortable at the first. The cards are showing me that the safest thing you can actually do right now is take a calculated risk. I'm not saying to be reckless. No, no, no. I am saying do your research, think it through, but then trust yourself enough to move forward even when you don't have all the answers. That's growth for you, Taurus. That's expansion. There's some energy I'm getting which indicates abundance is coming through, not just financially but emotionally and creatively too. You are being invited into something bigger than what you have been doing, and the universe is supporting this shift. But you have to say yes. You have to be willing to accept the invitation. I'm also sensing that there is someone or something in your life that's been holding you back. Like I've got Four of Pentacles without you fully realizing it. It could be a person, it could be a belief, it could be a habit. June is the month where you are going to see this clearly, and when you do, you're going to have the courage to let it go. The cards are very clear. The cards are very clear. Whatever needs to shift is going to shift this month. Now, let's talk about the challenges because that's important too. So, the biggest challenge I'm picking up is the fear of change. You're comfortable where you are, even if it's not really serving you anymore. Like there's a part of you that knows it's time to move on, but there's another part that's scared. That fear is real, and the cards want you to acknowledge it, but don't let it paralyze you. There's also a challenge around self sabotage. Like, don't do it. You might be creating obstacles for yourself because some part of you doesn't believe you deserve the good. Like, it's just your belief that you don't deserve the good which is coming your way. It's not good. Maybe you're finding reason why it won't work, or why it's not the right timing, or why you are not ready. The cards are saying that your fear talking, not your truth. Okay, you are ready. You deserve this. Another challenge I'm sensing, is around people in your life who might not be supporting your growth. There's someone, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, maybe even a partner who prefers you small, okay, who prefers you safe and predictable. because that's easier for them. This month, you're going to realize that their comfort is not your responsibility. You can love them and still outgrow them. You can care about them and still move towards your own expansion. There's also a challenge around resources. You might be, maybe worried about the money, or you might, just be hesitant to invest in something because you're not sure it's going to pay off. The cards are asking you to trust if the opportunity feels right, if it aligns with your value, then maybe it's worth the investment. Not everything can be calculated. Taurus, sometimes you just have to leap, take a leap. So, what should you be doing this month? First, say yes to invitation. Say yes to new experiences. Say yes to people and opportunities that excites you, even if they make you nervous. The nervous feeling, might it might just be the excitement in disguise. Second, invest in yourself. Whether that's learning something new, upgrading your appearances, maybe taking a course, or maybe doing something nice for your space. Invest. Taurus rules the physical realm. So when you take care of your body and your environment, you are saying yes to yourself. You're saying, I am worth it. Third, have conversations you have been avoiding. Like, try to have those conversations you have been neglecting. There's someone you need to talk to. I'm not able to catch who, but you need to talk to someone or something you need to say. Maybe you need to set a boundary. Maybe you need to ask for something you have been wanting. Maybe you need to express how you really feel. This month, the energy supports honesty and authentic communication. Fourth, make a vision board or write down what you actually want, not what you think you should want, but what genuinely excites you, what makes your heart race, what would make you feel alive. Get clear on that because June is the month where you start building towards it. Fifth, practice saying no. I know that sounds difficult when I just said yes, say yes to the things. But it's about being selective. Say yes to what aligns with your growth and your values. Say no to the things that drains you or keep you small. Learn to say no without guilt. Now, what should you be careful about? Be careful about staying too attached to outcome. You're going to do your part, but can't control the universe's part. Correct? Control what you can control: your efforts, your energy, your intentions. Let the rest unfold. Be careful about spending money. You don't have just because something feels right. You don't have to just because it feels something right. Taurus, you have good instincts about the resources, so trust those. If something feels financially risky, it probably is. But also don't let the fear of loss prevent you from investing in something that's genuinely going to serve your growth. Be careful about ignoring red flags in the relationship or business deals just because the package looks good or because you want it to work. Beauty can hide truth. Look deeper, ask questions, trust your guts. Be careful about comparing your beginnings to someone else's, like maybe middle. You might look at someone else, you might look at someone else's success and think, I should be further along by now. But you don't know their whole story. Focus on your own journey. Be careful about isolating yourself because change feels scary. This is the month you lean on your people to ask for support, to be vulnerable. You don't have to do everything alone. By the end of the June, I am seeing you in a completely different energy. You're going to feel more alive, more excited about your future. You're going to have that taken at least one action that moved you towards something you really want. And you're going to feel proud of yourself for being brave enough to expand. Okay? So, Taurus, June is your invitation to grow beyond what you thought, which is way possible. The universe has your back. Trust the process, trust yourself, and don't be afraid to step into something bigger. Okay? So comment below and let me know what areas of your life feels ready to expand. What are you hoping June brings for you? And thank you for watching this video. I am Kanika from Mystical Magic. My Instagram ID and my WhatsApp number is on the screen. If you want to get a reading for yourself, I'll be more than honored to give you a reading. You can book an appointment. You can drop me a message on a WhatsApp on or on my Instagram to know the charges. Also, please do subscribe. It will help me a lot. Thank you. Take care.